Oh, what is this? What is this? What is going on? Masuda making his way to the ring, being attacked. Middle-aged nerd attacking Masuda. Now, we knew these two had a history, but we haven't seen anything quite like this before. What is going on? Masuda off to a surprisingly good start, despite being attacked from behind. Middle-aged nerd clearly has some issues that haven't been resolved with Masuda. Masuda with a cover now. 2. And these two, this history and bad blood must run deeper than we could have ever imagined. CAW headed to the top rope now. CAW with the coup de grace on the cover. CAW now. Setting up Masuda is in a lot of trouble here. CAW. Chaos device. CAW. Masuda's in a lot of trouble here. At a cover. And Masuda somehow manages to escape. Unbelievable. Masuda with a flying clothesline. Masuda now with a whip. Face first into the turnbuckle. CAW is in some trouble. Uh-oh, and Masuda, we've seen this before. Masuda, definitely one of the strangest individuals here in CAW. Goes for the cover, this could be it. And no, CAW gets the shoulder up off the mat and stops the count. CAW manages to recover a nice elbow to the midsection of Masuda. Side headlock now. Masuda's going to try and escape. CAW keeping a tight lock there. And Masuda reverses them back to their feet. Judging by the start Masuda got, CAW with a sliding kick to the face of Masuda. CAW with a cover. 2. And a near 3. But not enough to keep him down. The count out. Or the kick out, rather. Masuda with a boot. CAW gives one right back. Face first down to the mat. CAW controlling the pace here. After the attack during the entrance, Masuda on the receiving end, and like we said, we are not sure what the source of the bad blood is between middle-aged nerd and Masuda, but clearly Uh-oh, Scout Chaos. Whoa, Scout Chaos from the top. Scout Chaos with the cover. And a kick out at 2. Chaos. The whip into the corner. Face first into the turnbuckle. Masuda manages to escape. Masuda sets up for a neckbreaker, but he's pushed away by Scout Chaos. Scout Chaos again regains control. Uh-oh. This could be bad news for Masuda. Scout Chaos sets up for the second Chaos device. Second Chaos device. Scout Chaos with the cover. 2, 3, Scout Chaos. And here's middle-aged nerd calling out Masuda, letting him know that he is coming for his recently gained Intercontinental Championship. There is definitely some bad blood between these two men. Well, things have just got a little bit more interesting for the Intercontinental Champion Masuda. Undeniably has a huge target on his back. And no less, middle-aged nerd is here and he is ready to face off. Up next against Triple D. Alright, get your bets in. A clearly determined middle-aged nerd, after just interrupting the match of one of his biggest adversaries, Masuda, is ready for action against Triple D. All right, here we go. Triple D set for action here on Elite Stars for the first time in quite some time. This is going to be an interesting matchup for Triple D. Especially with middle-aged nerd as focused on that Intercontinental Championship as he has been. Triple D become a speed bump. Will it be an uphill battle? We will find out. The man who just attacked Masuda just moments ago here on Elite Stars is set to face off. You've seen a bit of a change here in the attitude of middle-aged nerd as of late. Middle-aged nerd is ready to face off here. One-on-one Elite Stars against Triple D. They're locking it up against the ropes. Ref's gonna have to break that up in a big right hand by middle-aged nerd. A cheap shot. And Triple D. Triple D now gonna work on the left shoulder and the arm of middle-aged nerd. Whip off the ropes and a big knee to the face. Middle-aged nerd gets caught. Middle-aged nerd reverses. Very well scouted by middle-aged nerd as he manages to escape. A very bad situation at the hands of Triple D. Big falling neckbreaker now by Triple D. And Triple D just hammering away on middle-aged nerd. And a big leg sweep takedown. Triple D continues to battle it out with the #1 Intercontinental contender, middle-aged nerd. Reverse DDT. Triple D goes for the cover now. Hooks the leg. 2, no, not able to put him away. Triple D gonna look for the pin early here, perhaps. Try to get an early victory. Stop the momentum of middle-aged nerd before it can really get too out of control. Triple D back to his feet here. Big forearm across the neck. Middle-aged nerd hammering away on Triple D now. Oh, very dirty. That's grinding the sole of his boot against the face of Triple D. Oh, Triple D catches middle-aged nerd off guard. Gets hit. The cover. And a near 3 count, but Triple D couldn't keep it down to get the win. Middle-aged nerd. Big crossbody slam. And a big boot to the corner. That nearly turned Triple D inside out. Boom slam. Down goes Triple D. Uh-oh. Things could get very ugly. We've seen the sort of things that middle-aged nerd is capable of now. Uh-oh. And this is not good. This does not spell good for Triple D. Triple D taking a shot face first off the announce table. Middle-aged nerd choking Triple D. And he'll roll up into a deadlift powerbomb. Triple D might be out cold. That could be the end. Middle-aged nerd with the cover too. And Triple D manages to get back, slowly back to his feet. Triple D with a shot to the midsection. Middle-aged nerd in the turnbuckle. And Triple D going to work now. Triple D with a drop kick as middle-aged nerd is strung up over the bottom rope. Triple D with the cover. 2. No. Middle-aged nerd manages to get a shoulder up. Triple D looks like he's getting psyched up here. And Triple D gaining a lot of momentum here. Whip off the ropes, reversed by middle-aged nerd. Middle-aged nerd catches a knee. Triple D! Down goes middle-aged nerd. Triple D! Wow, very close count there. Middle-aged nerd just barely able to escape. And looks like Triple D has put everything he possibly has. Triple D plex! Can he hit it? All 3. 1, there's 2. 3! That's the Triple D plex! That could be it for middle-aged nerd. 3! And it seems as though karma has come back to nip middle-aged nerd from behind. after the attack just moments ago on Masuda before his matchup. Triple D is walking away with a big win over middle-aged nerd. All right, and we are back. Triple D coming away with a huge victory over middle-aged nerd. And if you're just tuning in, the open challenge that Omega Sting issued just this past week after being attacked by Juno has been retracted. However, Omega Sting will get his opportunity to face off in a non-title matchup here tonight against Juno. But first, Ox Daddy, Shinji Max will face off. Check your crowns. Get ready to place your bets. All right, we are ready to get our next matchup underway. And here comes the deranged one making his way to the ring. Somebody get this man a straitjacket. There are very few here in CAW that strike a chord a very weird way as much as Oxdaddy does. The sight of those scars is unbelievable. And Shinchi Max, now this man has seen many battles. Oxdaddy will no doubt have his hands full here today, facing off against Shinchi Max. You can bet we are going to see one heck of a matchup here today. Look at that crazy smile, that look on the face of Oxdaddy. Shinchi Max now reverses the arm lock. Oxdaddy trying to figure a way out, but doesn't have much luck. Shinchi Max with a nice double waist lock takedown. Shinchi Max here attacking early on. Big cross body now. Oxdaddy seems to be on the receiving end of the plan that Shinchi Max has put in motion here today. Oxdaddy gonna try and recover now. Nice takedown, and he's gonna, wow! A flurry of shots as Oxdaddy just sort of goes absolutely wild now on Shinchi Max. Shinchi Max here going to work on a recovery. Nice reverse. Face first slam. Shinchi Max goes down hard. Oxdaddy now rolling around. Into a cross face. Lock there, and he's cranking on the neck of Shinchi Max. Shinchi Max trying to find an opportunity. This Russian leg sweep takedown by Shinchi Max. Shinchi Max with a cover. 2. And no. Not going to see that 3 count just yet. Has a long way to go here today against Oxdaddy. And you get an early victory here over Oxdaddy. Perhaps not the best idea by Shinchi Max. Shinchi Max with a nice drop and a cover now. 2. And a 2 count is all he's going to see. Max with a nice elbow drop to the back there, and Max is going to continue to go to work on Oxtaddy. Big atomic drop now. Max came in here extremely focused, and it looks like he's executing his plan extremely well at this point. A big knee in the corner, flattens out Oxtaddy. This could be it. And wow, so close to that 3 count. Max showing signs of frustration, and Oxtaddy immediately back to his feet. Max throws Oxtaddy outside of the ring. Max is setting up. Max off the ropes. And no! Oxtaddy with a huge right hand. Max might be knocked out cold. Max doesn't know where he is. This could be bad news. Straight jacket. Power bomb! Oxtaddy hooks the leg. 2! And not able to get the 3 count. I thought for sure Oxtaddy had that in the bag. Just goes to show you can't count anybody out here in Champions Alliance Wrestling. It's not over till the 3 count and the bell rings. Max with a big chin break reversal now. Oxtaddy now continues his battle. Momentum seems to be in his favor here late in this match. Captures suplex, and that might be it. Max might be done for. 1, 2, and no. 2 count, but that's not enough. Oxtaddy with a whip. Max hits hard in the turnbuckle. Double axe handle from the top. Max taking Oxtaddy all the way to the top. And huge superplex from the top rope. Max with a cover. 2. Oxtaddy somehow finds the energy to kick out at 2. Running bulldog by Oxtaddy. Can he regain control of this match? Oxtaddy with a big forearm over the throat. Oxtaddy goes for the cover. 2. And another near 3. And again, straight jacket for the 2nd time. Power bomb. Could that be it? 1, 2. No. Wow. Shinji Max is taking an absolute beating. How much more of this can he take? Shinji Max gets sent to the outside now. And we've said it many times before. This is where Ox Daddy is most dangerous. Big DDT to the outside. Shinji Max is split wide open. Ox Daddy restarts the count now and continues to brutalize Shinji Max on the outside of the ring. Shinji Max with a swinging neck breaker. Does he have enough left to recover? The count reaches 6. Ox Daddy is down on the outside. Shinji Max is getting hyped up. Ox Daddy back into the ring. Ox Daddy with a whip. And again to the outside. This has turned into an old-fashioned brawl. Ox Daddy now stretching Shinji Max out. Shinji Max with a reverse somehow breaks the hold. Count reaches 6. Shinji Max heads back into the ring. Count reaches 8. And Ox Daddy gets back in just in time. Ox Daddy again hammering down on Shinji Max. How much more of this can Shinji Max handle? Capture suplex. And I think that's it. 2, 3, no! How is this even possible? How is Shinji Max still on his feet? I've never seen a beating quite like this. Shinji Max has sustained a huge amount of damage in this match and still somehow continues to fight. Shinji Max trying to get back to his feet, trying to break the hold. Shinji Max breaks the hold. Ox Daddy goes face first into the turnbuckle. Shinji Max sends Ox Daddy shoulder first into the steel post. Pulling powerbomb out of the corner. Shinji Max with a cover. 2. And Ox Daddy with a kick out. Right hand. And this is number 3. Straight jacket. Powerbomb. There is no way Shinji Max can survive. No way. 2, 3. Shinji Max taking not 1, not 2, but 3 straightjacket power bombs at the hands of Oxten. And Oxten walks away with a big win today over Shinchi Max. Get ready for some tag team action up next. Nine Blue and Nerd Rage, the current CAW Tag Team Champions, will face off in a non-title matchup against Fight or Flight, Tannis and Silence in HD. And here we are, getting set for tag team action. Non-title matchup here today. The tag team champions making their way to the ring. Amp Army, 9 Blue, and Nerd Rage. Amp Army, a very well-known, powerful force here within Champions Alliance Wrestling. Tag team champions looking to stay that way for a very long time to come. Will Fight or Flight be able to contest that? Only time will tell. And two of the combined powers who might be able to contest that. Fight or Flight. Fight or Flight set for action here today. This is going to be quite the tag team matchup. Here we go. Nerd Rage and Tanis getting us started here today. Nerd Rage getting an early start here. Wow, pulling him back into a huge chop. This reverse whip into the corner. And Tanis getting things started here. Doing exactly what he's capable of. And he gets the tag. In comes Silence. Silence now looking for an opportunity. Over to the top rope. Back into the ring, Nerd Rage. Big backbreaker now. And now he's going to apply some pressure. Wouldn't advise making Nerd Rage angry. That is a bad idea, as we've seen many times in the past. Wow, face buster. Silence in HD doesn't seem to be concerned either way. Double underhook suplex now. Nerd Rage controlling the pace of this matchup at this point. It's the tag. In comes 9 Blue. Tanis with a series of kicks that were definitely not very effective against Nerd Rage. That's quite the picture there. Tanis trying to kick the legs out from underneath Nerd Rage. Almost looks like a child trying to cut down a tree by the roots with a spoon. Big elbow drop by Silence from the top rope now. And this could get ugly. Why is he going to 9 Blue's corner? Blue now. After the tag getting made, Silence with a recovery, but it's not enough. 9 Blue continues his assault. Down goes Silence. 9 Blue with a cover. And a 1 count is all it's going to get. Blue locks into submission now. Silence in big trouble if he can't recover. Silence goes up and reverse. Silence managed to escape the suplex. Sunset powerbomb with the pin. 1, 2, 3. No! So close to that 3 count. Not able to put him away for good. Silence nails Nerd Rage in the corner. Silence! Complete silence hits! With the cover 2! And it's broken up by Nerd Rage. Tanis now going after Nerd Rage. Blue with a big spine buster. 9 Blue with a cover. Not able to get the win. Sets up Deep Blue. Deep Blue. 9 Blue with the cover. 2. And a near 3 count. Nine Blue with a whip into the corner. Big clothesline into the corner. 9 Blue with another one. Nine Blue taking control of this matchup, and now he's bringing in Nerd Rage. Silence trying to get back to his corner. Swinging neckbreaker by Silence. Silence! What is Silence up to? Silence makes the tag. In comes Tannis. Nerd Rage needs to make the tag. And Tannis is there. 9 Blue. In the corner. This could be a tag team. No, Nerd Rage finds an opportunity. And this is bad news for Tannis. Oh my God! Nerd Rage from the top. Tannis absolutely destroyed. Nerd Rage with a running clothesline. Nerd Rage nails Silence. What is Nerd Rage doing? Nerd Rage! Spine first drop onto the apron. Tannis! What the hell is going on? Tannis with the springboard shot to the outside. Fight or Flight going to work on Nerd Rage. Fight or Flight doing a number on Nerd Rage. Count reaches 6. Silence. Nails Nerd Rage again. Fight or Flight really going to work on Amp Army. With the cover. 2. Then a near 3 count, but it's not enough. Silence and 9 Blue lock it up. Tannis continues to work away on Nerd Rage. Tannis, Brain Buster. Could that be it? 2, 3, Tannis wins the match with the Brain Buster. Fight or Flight. Absolutely amazing in that matchup. An incredible tag team matchup here today on Elite Stars. And up next, White Boy V, the former Intercontinental CAW champion, will take on Mystic Baron.
You see what happens when you play with fire, Omega Steak? You wouldn't give me the title shot that I deserve. Instead, you laughed at me as I was hideously disfigured by that monster Dan Diz. But now I'm the monster. And since you won't challenge me directly, I'm gonna say it to your face. You and me, one-on-one, for the CAW Heavyweight Championship.
And there you have it. Just a quick glimpse into the mind of madness that has become an overwhelmed Juno. White Boy V now making his way to the ring. The former Intercontinental Champ has to be focused on getting his eye back on the prize. And that is the Intercontinental Championship. He will be facing off against one of the most mysterious men to ever be signed to the Champions Alliance Wrestling. White Boy V Mystic Baron set to do battle. Mystic Baron with a running clothesline off the ropes now. Big back body drop now. White Boy V goes to work on Mystic Baron. Big waist lock suplex now. White Boy V takes control. White Boy V needs to be very careful here today against Mystic Baron. That green mist that Mystic Baron is so well known for could be vital in a win here for him today. So White Boy V is going to have to steer clear of that as best as he can. White Boy with the cover and a 2 count. Mystic Baron now kicks White Boy V away. Mystic Baron with a leg drop now, trying to regain control of the matchup. White Boy V with a nice chin break reversal. Mystic Baron biting White Boy V. And Mystic nearly gets the pinfall, but not quite enough. He can't keep the pin down. And there's the green mist. There it is. That's what we talked about. White Boy V has to be very, very careful at this point. White Boy V now, taking control of the matchup. Northern Light suplex. White Boy V controlling now. And he's headed up top. And that could be it. With the cover. Mystic Baron still going to work. Uh-oh, things could get ugly here. Mystic Baron with the cover! No, not enough to keep the 3 count. Whip into the corner. Mystic Baron. Shoulder first into the steel post. And a big slam. Down goes Mystic Baron. White Boy V. With the shoulders into the corner, and now he's choking Mystic Baron. Big clothesline from hell. Folds Mystic Baron up like a lawn chair. That could be it. 2, 3, no. Mystic Baron somehow musters up the energy to kick out. And another Northern Light suplex. And there's the green mist again. Mystic with the cover. 3. That green mist. That green mist played a huge part in getting Mystic Baron the win here today over White Boy V. A huge day of upsets. Here today on Elite Stars. And up next, the uncontrollable Juno, who has run rampant here after Beard again and having to shave his beard live on stream. Omega Stig versus Juno up next. The title match has been retracted by the general manager of CAW. And Juno will have to wait for his opportunity and his title shot. Get your bets in for this matchup up next. Omega Stig versus Juno. And here we are. What was set to be a title match here tonight has been changed. A non-title matchup. Juno being told by the general manager of Champions Alliance Wrestling that if he wants an opportunity at the CAW World Championship, he will have to wait until the next pay-per-view. Juno has been on a rampage, attacking Omega Stig just this past week on Battle Zone. Costing Omega Stig his match this past week on Battle Zone. Juno is here. The beard is gone. And you are looking into the face of one angry individual. And I have no doubt we will see some of that anger spew out here into the ring today against Omega Sting. All right, we are ready to get this matchup underway. Juno with a big drop kick now. Juno surprisingly with a clean break. Uh-oh, this is what the fans were chanting this past week at Beard Again, when Juno was forced to shave his beard. Clearly, they're trying to get inside of the head of Juno, and Juno with a power bomb stops the chant, pretty much dead in its tracks. Omega Sting now taking the fight to Juno on the outside of the ring. Omega Sting going to be looking for retribution this week after the backstage attack suffered at the hands of Juno. Juno, the deranged Juno, looking to strong arm his way into a title shot here in Champions Alliance Wrestling. Juno with a flying knee drop, comes down hard on the neck. Omega Sting on the receiving end now. Juno cranking on the neck of the champion. Juno likely to do everything he can to disassemble Omega Sting here today. Omega Sting trying to recover a shot. Right hand and a knee now to the face of Juno. Omega Sting with the cover. 2, and Juno kicks out. Omega Sting now trying to set up for an opportunity. Juno now has Sting in a side headlock. Sting back to his feet, but Juno breaks the side headlock. Juno with a snap suplex now. Reverse chin breaker. Omega Sting sets up. Looking for the Omega's Edge. Can he hit it? Juno gets hit with the Omega's Edge. Omega Stick with the cover. 2. No, not able to keep the pin down for 3. Juno gets back to his feet. Big right hand now by Juno as he tries to recover. Juno gets caught off guard. Omega Stick disassembling the table on the outside of the ring. Juno with a knee to the midsection, and another. Omega Stick brings the fight back into the ring. Juno with a right hand now. Juno! Omega Stick with a running neck breaker. Stick with the cover. Could this be it? 2. No, not enough to keep Juno down. Juno with a side headlock, Juno on the receiving end of a side headlock, and Juno reverses it and gets back to his feet. These two exchange shots to the midsection. Juno now cranking on the neck again. Side headlock, keeping Omega Stick against the mat. And Omega Stick back to his feet. Big forearm! Juno with that forearm fake out! Juno with the cover! Omega Stick could be out cold! And Omega Stick kicks out. Juno now. Big suplex. Juno locking in the head scissors. Omega Stick trying to escape. Omega Stick breaks free. Boot to the midsection. Another one returned by Omega Stick. Juno with a whip off the ropes into a big boot. Omega Stick finds himself on the receiving end of a huge shot. Big backbreaker. Juno with the cover. 2. And the kick out by Omega Stick. Omega Stick trying to recover here. And a nice chin breaker. Juno with a face buster. Slams Omega Stick hard down face first. Juno with a clothesline. Flattens Omega Sting, and another. Juno with another clothesline, and another. Off the ropes. Juno just going to work on Omega Sting. Omega Sting with a reversal now. Omega Sting setting up for the second Omega's Edge. Juno gets caught with the second Omega's Edge. 2, 3, Juno. Juno gets taken out by Omega Sting. Omega Sting looking for retribution after this past week's attack by Juno on Omega Sting at Battle Zone. All right, get ready because up next, the main event of today's show, tag team action, the women's division, the ongoing battle between Kitty Club and Beard Nation continues here today on Elite Stars. Get ready, up next, the main event of the day. Alley Cat, Kitty Styles will take on My Lady Balls and Beastie Raw. Kitty Club versus Beard Nation. And here comes the Kitty Club. Kitty Club going head-to-head with their arch rivals, Beard Nation. Beard Nation making their way to the ring. The women's champion, My Lady Balls, and Beastie Raw making their way to the ring. All right, we are just about ready to get started. Your Nation ready to throw down. Kitty Club has the claws out here today on Elite Stars. Beastie Raw getting us started here against Alley Cat. Beastie going to work on Alley Cat here early on. Beastie hits the corner hard. A little bit of sub-hype there, guys. Throw up some sub-hype in the chat for Defurks. Derfucks. Alley Cat going to work here now as the tables have turned. My Lady Balls now going on the offensive here. Kitty Styles and Beastie going head to head now. Kitty Styles nails the turnbuckle hard. Beastie trying to control the match here. Kitty Styles with a reverse chin breaker now. Trying to regain momentum. Beastie with a swinging neck breaker. Beastie with a shot to the midsection. Kitty Styles still on the receiving end. Big knee now. And this is a bad position. She is in the corner. Beard Nation. Beastie holds the arm while My Lady Balls comes down hard with a double axe handle. Big electric chair drop now. My Lady Balls with a cover. And the rope is grabbed. The referee breaks the pin and stops the count. My Lady Balls with a whip. Kitty Styles into the corner. My Lady Balls taking Kitty Styles up to the top. Big Samoan drop from the second rope. My Lady Balls sets up. Kitty Styles is taking a whole lot of punishment right now. Spear! Kitty Styles gets speared from the corner. The women's champ goes for the cover. My Lady Balls sets up. Titty Buster. No. Kitty Styles reverses the Titty Buster. Kitty Styles just reversed the Titty Buster. Kitty Styles now setting up. The women's champ could be in trouble. There it is! 1, 2, no! My Lady Balls just barely gets her shoulder up to stop the count. Styles gets thrown into the turn post. The steel post there into the shoulder. Kitty Styles gets dropped down hard. My Lady with the cover. In comes Alley Cat in the kick out by Kitty Styles. Kitty Styles reverses back to her feet. Wow! Kitty Styles tosses My Lady Balls. Beastie and Alley Cat going at it on the outside of the ring. No! Kitty Styles not able to keep the 3 count down. Running Bulldog Kitty Styles gets taken down yet again before she can get the tag to Alley Cat. Kitty Styles desperately needs to make that tag. In comes Beastie. Beastie now going to work on Kitty Styles. With the cover, and it's broken up by Alley Cat. Kitty Styles manages to get behind, and Beastie Roar manages to reverse and get behind as well. Kitty Styles really needs to make that tag into Alley Cat. She has sustained a whole lot of damage here in this matchup so far. Beard Nation doing a great job cutting off the Kitty Club corner and not allowing that tag to happen. Big kick to the head, down goes Kitty Styles. Alley Cat comes in and breaks the pin. Beastie setting up. Could we see Firestorm? This could be it. Goes up. Firestorm. That could be it. Alley Cat comes in. She breaks it up yet again. Kitty Styles trying to get to her corner. Pulled away again by Beastie. So close to being able to get that tag in. Beastie just standing between Alley Cat and Kitty Styles. Kitty Styles spins the leg and clothesline. Kitty Styles, too worn out. Beastie seems to be reversing everything. Alley Cat has barely been in the ring this match. The windmill here. Beastie with a big windmill. Trying to cause Kitty Styles to become dizzy and disorientated when she's trying to make the tag. And My Lady Ball's now taunting Kitty Club. Trying to make the tag, and it's still not enough. Big boot from the corner. Kitty Styles trying to find an opportunity. Big electric chair drop yet again. My Lady Balls with the cover. 2. And no, a kick out. BC Raw there to prevent Alley Cat, but My Lady Balls can't keep the pin. Alley Cat gets taken to the outside. This could be the opportunity that My Lady Balls needs. Whip into the turnbuckle. Kitty Styles in trouble. Kitty Styles tied up in the corner now. Beastie. My Lady Balls going to work now on Kitty Styles. This is bad news for Kitty Club. MLB with the cover. Alley Cat comes in. And it's kicked out. Kitty Styles manages to escape the pin. Beastie taking down Alley Cat on the outside. My Lady Balls now gets reversed elbow. Kitty Styles drop kick from the top rope. Kitty Styles with a kick to the face. Could this be it? Can Kitty Styles get the win for Kitty Club? 1, 2. No, a kick out at 2. Kitty Styles! The Kitty looks like she's ready to pounce, but it's reversed by MLB. My Lady Balls with a big back body drop now. In comes the tag. Beastie now in the ring. Kitty Styles not using these opportunities she's given to tag. Frankensteiner takedown. Kitty Styles with the cover. 2. Alley Cat with the swinging neck breaker. My Lady Balls gets sent to the outside. Kitty Styles into the corner. Beastie Roar. Beastie Roar reverses into the corner. Nice elbow. Kitty Styles tries to escape. She's caught by a boot to the midsection. Big DDT. That could be it. 2, and Alley Cat's there to stop the count. Alley Cat's gonna have to be cautious of disqualification here. Beastie pushing Kitty Styles away. Big kick. Kitty Styles goes down hard. That could be it. 2, 3. Beard Nation walks away with a big win before Alley Cat can get in and break the pin. Beard Nation walking away with a big victory here today over Kitty Club in the main event of Elite Stars. I'd like to thank all of our new followers for joining us today. I would like to